It's been nearly 3 weeks since our world was flipped upside down in the wake of the catastrophic Hawk Tua coin crypto scam from Haley Welch and her team of worms. We put our faith into the most trusted person we knew, Hawk Tua Girl, to deliver a crypto that could replace the US dollar. And what happened next, no one could have seen coming. It wasn't on the Mayan calendar, and Baba Vanga didn't predict it. We were all caught by surprise when it turned out Hawk Coin was a rug pull scam. It led to one of the most devastating financial blows this nation has faced since the Great Depression. Many are now homeless, out there scavenging for morsels of Solana, getting dowsing rods out, trying to track down just little tiddlywinks of Solana to hopefully try and recoup their Hawk Coin investment. God rest their souls. And when the world needed her most, she vanished like the Avatar. Hawk Tua Girl went into hibernation, signing off with a "I'm going to bed" line in a Twitter space, never to be heard from again.
Not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source of
guys,
income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But
Yeah.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
She really does sound like Sandy Cheeks yapping through an Xbox 360 microphone. So she was in this Twitter space where people were going over Hawkcoin after the apocalypse unfolded with the huge rug pull and everyone losing all of their money except for the team on the inside, of course. And this is how she signed off. And it's been 3 weeks since she powered down. So she's been slumbering for a while now. But friends, what if I told you, just like Smog, awakening on that pile of gold, Hawk Tua Girl has also awakened. 3 weeks later, she has finally received that kiss from a prince, that prince being a lawyer, most likely, that has made her eyes shoot open and immediately go to Twitter to let everyone know how seriously she's taking this whole situation. She's gonna get to the bottom of what happened here, because it's a mystery to all of us. Do you think Hawk Tua Girl's response is good? Man, absolutely not. She finally woke up after 3 weeks or whatever, and she just drops this. I take this situation extremely seriously. I want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected in the broader community. I'm fully cooperating with and I'm committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you experience losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law. What do you mean uncover the truth? I'm sure you were too stupid to know what a rug pull was, but I mean, it's still, at the end of the day, your fault. It's like that scene in SpongeBob where he's like, "Maniac on the loose," and he's got the walkie-talkie out, and there's the picture of the maniac behind him, and it's SpongeBob. That is literally Haley Welch right now. You saw that Twitter response too? Did someone already make that joke? God damn it. SpongeBob's too hot right now. I can't even get the references out first. That's right, Hawk Tua Girl is on the case. We're gonna get to the Hawk Trutha about this crypto scam. And Haley Welch is just the intellectual beacon of hope that we needed to figure it out. It's painfully obvious Haley Welch is not the one that wrote this statement. You can tell by the use of commas. Hawk Tua Girl would never. This is someone on her PR team that's spearheading this effort to try and do damage control. There's been a lawsuit filed as a result of the Hawk meme coin rug pull. So she is now definitely in a crisis mode. I also imagine all the parasites around Haley that actually control her, because she has become so big to the point where she now has a whole PR team and an entire agency behind her. So they are working her like a puppet. It's like fucking Weekend at Bernie's out there with Haley Welch's body. And I'm guessing they're telling her to shut the fuck up and not do what she did when this first happened, going into a Twitter space and making herself look even worse and this whole thing look even more shady. So that's why she's been so quiet and will probably stay quiet until they resolve this behind the scenes, or hope that people just forget about it. It still blows my mind how she got extremely lucky, up there with winning the lottery, where she was able to spin an entire career off a fucking 5-second meme clip of her talking about spitting on a wiener. That doesn't happen all that often. It happened with the Costco guys as well. They also got super lucky just from one meme. But think of all of the people who didn't. Like some of the biggest memes for their time, like Damn Daniel. He didn't become an internet superstar sensation with his own podcast. You know, the fucking Damn Daniel every Tuesday. Like, there's nothing like that. She got so lucky, and she's already cashed in all of that shit for one crypto rug pull. Now, I don't think it's going to ruin her career. She's probably still going to be fine. People will ironically still support Hawk Tua and the Hawk Tua girl ventures because she's a clown that people like to make fun of, and she makes a lot of money off being that clown. But it's crazy she got so lucky and then so quickly did the scummiest shit you could do by scamming her whole audience. Now, most people saw this coming, but not everybody. There were some actual delusional idiots that put money into this that definitely deserve to have their money lost. I'll go ahead and say it. I've said it multiple times. If you actually put money into Hawk Coin thinking that it was somehow going to be a good financial investment, you definitely deserve to have her come out there and fucking spit on that thing. Imagine getting this lucky and having the easiest path in life laid out before you. You need only walk it, and you don't even have to walk it that hard. And yet, you still fuck it up in the most avoidable way possible. She had an extremely successful and lucrative career spin out of actually nothing. And she still managed to wipe her ass with it. All she had to do was clock in once a week for Talk to a Tuesday, where she sits there like a lobotomite saying nothing or being extremely clueless when a topic comes up, and she'd have tons and tons of people still continue to support it till the cows fucking come home, and she could have rode that horse for years. She could have continued to milk that cow, and the milk would have never ran dry. She didn't have to do anything special. She didn't even have to be all that careful because people would support her no matter what, whether it's ironically or unironically, because now it's a blend of both. So all she had to do was just stay the course. But she couldn't. She saw too many dollar signs in her eyes. She got a little too greedy and couldn't resist putting her hand in the cookie jar to squeeze a little bit of extra juice out of the lemon here. So she pulled a huge scam on her audience, not realizing that that's a bad thing. Though I also don't think she even realized what she was doing in the first place, because all she cares about is what her team tells her to care about. That's the impression I get. And someone on her team connected her to Doc Hollywood and the Goof Troop and whatever, and they all said, we're going to make a meme coin, people are going to love it, and we're going to make a ton of money. And she just said yes, off rip. I am sure she gave it no more thought than that. I am confident she has never even heard the word crypto until her team told her about it. If you asked her right now what Solana is, she'd probably be trying to relate it to some species of bird or something. She has no clue what any of this shit means. All she knew is that she was told that she'd make a lot of money off it and said, sign me up. At least that's my best guess of what went on behind the scenes, but maybe I'm downplaying Haley Welch's nefarious galaxy brain. Maybe she was the one that put all of the puzzle pieces together here and said, let's run a crypto scam. Maybe she's only playing the fool, but is actually a turbo genius. Food for thought. Don't think that's the case. I think it's pretty clear from the Twitter space, she does not know what is even going on. At all. Not even close. But it is her fault. And her team's fault. So, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, I don't think she's gonna go to jail or anything, because they don't actually prosecute for financial crimes like this in the crypto space. And I don't think she's going to have her entire internet career ruined from it, because people, regardless, are just going to keep championing Hawk Tua Girl as like this silly meme that they ironically love, which leads to it being more than ironic at that point. So she'll probably end up being just fine. But I think for now she's going back to bed. Posted that yesterday, hasn't posted since, so she's probably asleep again. We'll hear from her in another 3 weeks. That's about it. See ya.